Hey guys, Alex Kahn here, RC enthusiast and car enthusiast in general. I want to talk to you guys about the most overrated RC car, RC truck of 2020, and this one is already sold out, and it hasn't even been released yet. Apparently, this thing sold out in, what, 2 or 3 hours? But this thing doesn't expect to ship out until December 2020. But anyways, it is a 1/10 scale, Hot Wheels made RC Cybertruck limited edition. If you guys didn't know what the Cybertruck is, it's Elon Musk's truck that he's releasing for Tesla, and it's got this really futuristic look to it. And let me show you some pictures of it really quick. And again, this says final production design, colors, and textures may vary. So this is just the design prototypes only that we're looking at. But let's look at the pictures here. So that's a cool, promo shot, I guess. The wheels look really unique. The body is definitely unique. Let's see here. So yeah, it's got lights all around on the front and the tail lights. And they even made a 1/64 scale RC Cybertruck, which I don't really see the value of that. So apparently, this truck bed actually opens up like the actual Cybertruck. But let's see here. Let's read the. I want to read some of this with you, because when I read this, I was pretty outraged by this. Here, let's see here. You get the 1/10 scale Hot Wheels RC Cybertruck with all the sleekness and versatility. Hold on. Okay, here it is. Every functioning detail will blow your mind and put you behind the wheel of this sci-fi inspired hobby grade RC vehicle that is off-road and rugged terrain capable. Okay, what really grinds my gears is when Hot Wheels / Mattel calls this RC vehicle hobby grade level. I have seen hundreds of RC cars made by Hot Wheels and Mattel, and I can assure you they have never made a hobby grade level RC vehicle. Hobby grade implies that you can actually interchange the parts. You can go to the website and you can buy replacement parts. So if I needed a new servo arm, I can buy that. I can even go to like Traxxas, Red Cat, Kyosho. I could buy it there. But this, they even said this vehicle is sold out, limited numbers only. By definition, it's not hobby grade, because if everything's sold out, where are the interchangeable parts going to come from if it's already sold out? Is Mattel going to have a new website just for buying parts for the Cybertruck? Because if not, it's definitely not hobby grade level, because that's what hobby grade level implies. Now, I've seen some really awesome toy grade RC cars that were hobby grade like the, what is that one? The Radio Shack Mustang Boss 1/12 scale. That thing had digital proportional speed, steering. It could go about 20 miles per hour, maybe even slightly more than that on a good battery. And I could even change the wheels out for actual hobby grade wheels if I wanted to. But that was still considered hobby grade like, but it wasn't considered hobby grade. And that's what I fear this thing is trying to do. I feel like Mattel Hot Wheels looked at the design of a hobby grade chassis, and they just copied the general outline, having a removable body, and saying, hey, look, it looks like a hobby grade RC, so it's probably a hobby grade RC vehicle, isn't it? No, it's really not. They already shot themselves in the foot by saying it's out of stock. An RC car that's hobby grade does not go out of stock in 2 or 3 hours. You can still buy all the parts that you need on almost any RC hobby grade website. But this is Mattel Hot Wheels we're talking about here. I've never seen a parts division on their website that says, hey, if you have problems with your RC car, you can buy the parts here. And again, I gotta stress this. It's already sold out. It is not hobby grade. Let's see here. It says this thing can do, where is it? Okay, 250 miles per hour scale speed with its all-drive and proportional steering. So, what is that? Can you guys do the math? 250 miles per hour, 1/10 scale. Is that about 25 miles per hour? Because if it is, that's really not that fast. A lot of Red Cat entry-level RCs, which are hobby grade, they can already do 25 miles per hour. And if anything breaks on those Red Cats, I can buy the parts on Red Cats easily for really cheap. Now, I fear that if anything breaks on your Tesla, you aren't going to have any luck replacing those parts unless you contact Mattel. And then they're going to want proof that something broke. And it's probably only going to be covered under warranty for like a year at most. But yeah, if this was truly a dedicated RC hobby grade level truck, then they would have all the parts available on their website. The body would be replaceable, the engine would be replaceable, the wheels would be replaceable. So let's look at some of these key features here. Functioning headlights and taillights to maintain visibility. Now, I saw some footage on YouTube of their prototype, and the lights look really wicked cool. It really does. But again, $400, it's not that cool. Let's see, all-wheel drive featuring chill or sports mode. I don't know what that is. Tonneau vault cover. I guess that's related to the truck bed. Let's see, telescopic tailgate that folds out into a loading ramp. Removable plastic body to reveal interior and access the internal battery and drivetrain. Okay, just because you can take off the body and access the battery and drivetrain, that doesn't make it hobby grade. Again, to make it hobby grade, the battery, the drivetrain, the steering servo, the motor, all of that would need to be, you had to be able to purchase those on a website, and you can interchange those easily. That's what makes it hobby grade, not the general design and outlay of the chassis. That does not make it hobby grade. I've seen some toy grade RCs that have a removable body and you can access the battery and drivetrain, and it was cheap, super dirt cheap, because it might have looked like the general design of a hobby grade, but it was not because of the parts. A reusable cracked window vinyl sticker. So that, do you remember when Elon Musk threw that iron ball at the Tesla Cybertruck testing out the strength of the windows? Well, when he did that, he shattered the windows, and then they apparently have a gag sticker here that you can put on the window to make it look like you cracked it. I don't see it on their website here, but you can have a removable sticker, imagine that, and putting it on the window of this thing as a joke. That sounds like a kid's toy, to be honest. There's a lot of hobby grade RCs that have stickers for the trim and decals. You know, that's fine. But again, you're not paying for the body, you're paying for the quality components, which I don't think the Cybertruck's going to have if it's already sold out, and it's made by Hot Wheels Mattel. Let's see here. 9.9V, 3300 mAh rechargeable battery. Yeah, I was looking at so much footage of the Cybertruck, and there isn't a single video out there that actually has them removing the body so that we can see what the drivetrain and all the internals look like. I think they're doing that on purpose because they know that any hobby grade level enthusiast is going to pick that truck apart. So I wouldn't grade a toy grade RC like this. I wouldn't be, speaking so negatively about it. But for $400, they are putting themselves in the range of a toy grade RC, because for $400, you can buy an actual RC car truck that can actually do above 70 miles per hour, not scaled speed, but actual speed. So yeah, they are really, I mean, I can't say it's a poor business model, because for $400 and it's already sold out, they've already achieved their business quotas. But for the people spending this much money on this, you have to be a Tesla collector. There is no other reason to buy this. You're not buying this for a quality RC. If you want a quality RC, you could spend $120 and get one that's actually good quality. This looks like a very cheap money grab that's capitalizing on Tesla. And again, this was partnered. This was an official license of Tesla, apparently, because apparently they worked, hand in hand with Hot Wheels to make this. So it is a licensed product, from what I understand. but that doesn't make it look. That doesn't make it good. I actually own the Tesla Roadster RC made by I think it's Max Tech, and man, those things go for like what, $500 on eBay. But I've shown footage of it. That RC is $30 max in terms of quality. It's just ridiculous what Tesla collectors will charge for these things. But I think they're just charging it for the actual Tesla collectors out there. But these Tesla collectors, I guess money's not an object to them. But you guys are not getting a good deal on these. Again, this Cybertruck is not worth $400. And look at all these fake reviews on here. Oh wait, that one looks pretty authentic. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's start with the... Look at all these reviews. They all come out on the same day. February 21. The next batch comes out like this. So let's look at some of the reviews here. Florida Man says, better than an Axial SX10. Worth $400. It goes above 38 miles per hour, four-wheel drive. Okay. That's a BS comment. Have you guys ever seen an Axial SEX10? Trust me on that. I've seen them in action, and I've seen this Cybertruck demonstration. The SXC10, that thing can fly. It can super fly. And it's got actual interchangeable parts, and you can actually drive that thing in the dirt. And oh my gosh, that thing's a beast. I seriously doubt you'll find any footage of the Cybertruck doing anything like an SCX10. California Man says, amazing replica. It's a Cybertruck that goes 250 miles scale down. What more should be said? Flowers for May says, replica? I'm a hardcore Tesla nut. Okay. He gets a pass because he's a Tesla nut, and he's only buying this because he's a Tesla fan. Let's see. This guy says, totally tubular dude. I am always bummed that my other RC cars have a wire connecting it to the controller. Dude, you can buy so many RC cars that aren't connected to the wire. That is like a standard feature. It is not a feature that should cost you $400. Let's see. Good quality, but beware. It's actually pretty fast and looks like its bigger brother. But they don't tell you it's not eligible for the FedEx or for the federal tax credit. Look, none of these people have actually driven this RC yet. Those are all fake reviews, guys. Fake reviews. Okay, I remember, what do you call it? Mattel's, if you can call it this, Mattel's best RC car ever made. I've seen hundreds of Mattel cars at Hot Wheels RC cars. They are all crap. But the best one I've ever seen from them was this one. It's the Justice League 110 scale, I think it's 110 scale, RC Batmobile. Its sticker price, its starting sticker price was $250, guys. And after a few months, that sticker price went down at Best Buy, ThinkGeek. It went down to like $100 because nobody was buying it. And you can find some pretty good reviews on it. Oh, look at this one. I bought the Batmobile last week, discovered that the camera wasn't working. So this Batmobile had like smoke, had an internal camera. You controlled the RC with your phone. It just seemed very gimmicky. And again, the starting sticker price was $250. So I think Mattel has a history of overestimating their sticker prices. I guess in the case of Tesla, they didn't overestimate it because they sold out. But again, I think it sold out to Tesla fans and to people who are taking advantage of Tesla fans. If you go on eBay, this thing is selling for $3,000 now from people who overpurchased this truck, and they knew that Tesla fans would be looking for this, so they're gonna oversell this for $3,000, $2,000. I saw one guy selling it for $600, and that thing got bought up immediately because I guess money's no obstacle to Tesla fans. So this is my rant on this. Again, it's unfathomable that this thing could sell out. And then it's even worse that Hot Wheels Mattel is calling this hobby grade. Trust me, guys, this is not hobby grade. This right here tells me it's not hobby grade, out of stock. That is not what hobby grade does. They do not go out of stock. I want to see them. This is what I want to see from Mattel Hot Wheels. I want to see them actually talk about how easy it is to replace these parts if you break them. And I also want to see them take off the body in a video and show what the chassis looks like. I guarantee you they're not going to do that because anyone with any knowledge of RC cars, hobby grade level, are going to expose how cheap this thing actually is. It's not $400. Because for that money, you can buy something way better than this. Unless, again, you are a Tesla fan. In which case, you got your money's worth.